good, guys? I'm finally back at uploading after a good month and a half, or maybe even 2 months. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'm finally back. I really miss you guys. I really missed YouTube. I was a bit active lately, but I was also working on some comeback parts. But I've done some things while I was back as well. I worked on comeback parts, but that's not only it. Like, I give you some examples. Like, the most important thing that happened was I'm monetized. Yeah, guys, I'm monetized. So that means I'm gonna be able to make my own thumbnails. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think I'm decent at making it, but I mean, I'm not that good. I have to get better and better. But yeah, it's really fun. I really like to make my own thumbnails. It's really great. It feels like being half partnered or something. It's a really good feeling to be monetized. But yeah, also another thing that happened, I got to make my videos 1080 HD now. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal to do, but I mean, it took like 5 minutes, but at least I got the best quality out there, so that's really great. So if you want to watch my videos in 1080 HD, yeah, go ahead, do it, click it. But yeah, wait, another thing, also I got to meet some new people while I was gone, for a long time. Like, I checked out some channels, some people I thought were really cool people, and they could be great friends. I just added them to Skype. We talked, and we're also getting along quite well. So yeah, also the guy I'm battling right now for this first part of my comeback is one of those examples that is a really good friend of mine, already. And yeah, he's a really nice guy. I have him on Skype for quite a while now. And yeah, he also has a channel. He makes great content. So if you guys want to check him out or something after this battle, then you can. You can surely do that. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check him out. And if you like his content, you can even sub. He will appreciate that. I'm sure everyone appreciates that, of course. But yeah, about his channel, he plays all gen tiers. Gen tiers? What the hell am I saying? That doesn't make sense. He plays all the gens. Yeah, he plays them all. That's a really positive point. I don't see too many people doing that anyway. So that's a really great point on that. Also, yeah, he's a great narrator. You'll see if you watch his videos, and he's a great battler also. He makes some good predictions here and there. Also at this battle, but you'll see that. You'll see how it goes. But yeah, so check him out if you want, and leave his sub. And also another thing, I learned how to work with moving textures. Yes, I did. So if you look at the team preview, that is one of them. The Mist. I really like that one. It's really great. I have some other good ones, but you'll see that in other parts. But for this one, it's the Mist. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. And yeah, if I miss something that I've done, I'll just let you know in some other parts. But I've rambled for enough, so by now. So let's just take a look at the team preview. So my team is at the upper, and down, under the names, there's his team. So if you look at the teams, you directly see that his team is so much better and so much more big threats on there. But yeah, okay, so let's start. My prime ape, my first one, is a Scarf Poke, Scarf Jolly nature, so max speed, he really needs it, so he's gonna be able to outspeed quite some stuff actually. So, and then you have the moves like Close Combat, Stone Edge. I also have Punishment, which I guess kinda caught him off guard here and there, but yeah. And also like U-turn, of course, because U-turn. What is a prime without U-turn, and then yeah, we have the Arcanine, which is a good set. Life Orb, Max Attack, Adamant. It's a really great set. It's really hard with Flare Blitz and the Life Orb and such things. It also has Hidden Power Grass just for Melodics, although it's not gonna do anything. But why not? Why not? And then we have the Umbreon, which is specially defensive. Specially defensive because Umbreon needs to be specially defensive. I don't know. You can make it physically, but I mean, I have Regirock for that. So yeah, it has no attacks. It has just like wage dump as mean look and the what's it called? Fuck, I forgot something. Yawn. Yes, yawn. I just want to try that. It looks cool. Then we have the Gallade, which is Choice Bandit, Max Speed Jolly. It's a really great set with Shadow Sneak as a priority move. You have the Close Combat, you have the Ice Punch for Dragons, and you have the Psycho Cut, which can crit. So yeah, also Regirock, which is a great set as well, because it has the Curse, so it is max special defense, max HP, and then it also has the Curse to pimp up its defense and attack. Then it also has the Rest Dog on top of that, and it has the Mono-type attacking move in Stab Rock Slide. So yeah, not a bad set, you know. If it gets some boosts, it's really bulky, really bulky. And then the last one is going to be the Mega, which is Modest Choice Back Tinted Lens. Yeah, it's a monster. Yeah, if it gets a chance to do something or has an opening to just, you know, hit through everything, you know, it's really good if it has an opening. And looking at this, the opponent's team, he has some threats like if the Infernip is like Choice Banner or Choice Specs or something, it's gonna hit really hard. Even if it's Choice Scarf, it's a big threat. And Life Orb and Expert Belt. Actually, just Infernip in general is a big threat. Then we have Flygon, which is always a threat if it's Choice Scarf or Choice Bandit, because it's really fast. And yeah, Dusknor, nah, not a big threat. Scizor is a... Oh my god, that thing is a monster. It's a pain in 4th-gen, really. It's like... In 4th-gen, it rules everything. I'm sure if you don't have anything to counter it, it just rapes through everything. Just everything. The only thing that can kind of handle it is my Arcanine, but you'll see that didn't really work out. And then, yeah, Suicune, if it gets a few too many combats up and, you know, as like physically defensive, then yeah, it is a threat. And Zapdos sometimes, but Zapdos is not really a threat. I can play around that. But I've really rambled for enough already, so let's just jump in right away. Hey, what's up guys? How are y'all doing? And this is gonna be PIP from now on, and yeah, this is how I look. So hope you guys like it. So yeah, just put in the comments if you think, you know, I look good or something. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay, so also about the battle, you'll see in a second. This is actually from the perspective of Jouss, because I forgot to press the A button because I'm a moron. So yeah, so I'm at the opposite side, so keep that in mind. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be leading off with my primate, which is named Donkey Kong, just for random reasons. So he's gonna be leading off with Infernip. I'm gonna go into my Arcanine, just predicting like a sort of fire type attack. I was scared he was Scarf or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the extreme speed now because I'm adamant Life Orb extreme speed. So I thought may have killed. So, but he's smart. He's gonna switch out into Zapdos. I was hoping with 2H KO, but that's not gonna happen. So I was thinking maybe it's a bit more defensive. I'm not sure what it is, but it doesn't do that much. It does a decent chunk of hit. It doesn't do enough what I was hoping for. And now I'm gonna switch out into my special defensive Umbreon. He's actually going for the Thunder Wave, which I actually didn't expect. I don't know, so yeah, of course now I'm sure it's a bit more defensive, so yeah. Okay, so now he is gonna switch out because of course he can't do much, and he's gonna go into a Scizor, which is a good play, you know, but I'm gonna go for the Yawn, and he probably didn't expect that. It's just a random move I just put on. I just looked through the moves, I saw Yawn, and I was like, hey, sounds pretty cool. And yeah, I have to switch out because I don't want to take a U-turn because I'm fearing it to be Choice Bandit. And looking at that damage, holy shit, that is seriously Bandit, man. Oh my god, that power. Damn it, that thing is powerful. Now I was really hoping, you know,
that I had Intimidate, but I actually have Flash Fire, so that kind of sucks for me. But he's gonna switch out into the Sandbox being scared of the fire type attack, and the Flare Blitz actually doesn't kill, which is disappointing. So he lives on 9 HP, which is like ridiculous, you know. I was pretty sad about seeing that, but yeah, it's the game, you know. But I can easily revenge kill with my Primate, but of course he's gonna keep it as that fodder. Going into his Dusknoir, I'm gonna go for the punishment because I was like, hey, I'm just gonna show it, you know, it's gonna kill either way. But yeah, I'm lucky. He goes into his own Dusknoir. I was like, okay, that works out for me. And now I'm gonna go into my Umbreon because I was like, can't do much to an Umbreon, right? Like I'm dark and he's like ghost. What can a Dusknoir do with it? Don't even have that great of attacking stats. I was like, hey, I feel pretty safe going into that thing. And he actually goes to the Earthquake here, which does a decent amount actually. Now, yeah, it's a crit, of course. Yeah, now I'm looking at it. It's a crit. It does a good amount, but I don't know if it is like choice banner or anything. I'm not sure about the item. But what's that left over that I didn't actually see? I'm not sure. So he's gonna switch again into his Scizor on the switch into the Umbreon for having a U-turn, you know, for the momentum on his side, which is a good move. Like I go into my Primate predicting that. I was hoping he doesn't go for the Bullet Punch for some reason, but luckily for me he doesn't. He goes to the U-turn, does it really good amount, but because I wished he's gonna go all the way up to almost full, like to 75% or something. Actually 80 or something percent. And I'm gonna go for the U-turn because I was like, I don't know, what can I do? It's like at full HP, so I'm just gonna U-turn out, go into my Umbreon because I knew it was going to be something like Calm Mind. I was actually going into my Yanmega predicting a Calm Mind, but luckily I didn't, because the Cell-Struck Sour is gonna probably kill me from, you know, half HP, because, you know, special defense of Yanmega isn't that great. But luckily I go into my Umbreon, so yeah. Now he's gonna switch out, go into his Infernape, not into his Scizor this time. So I just went for the Yawn, just, I don't know, I'm just doing some random moves here and there, because I need to put something to sleep, so I have an opening to go into my one of my Sweepers. And now I'm going to into my Gallade, and he's gonna switch out as well. He's gonna go into his Zapdos as that fodder, and yeah, well, at least I got something down, so it's 5 against 5 at the moment. So yeah, it's pretty good for me. Everything is going pretty well, I should say. And now I am gonna switch out because he goes into Fly. Now I don't want to take an Earthquake, or actually I was thinking he was going for the Outrage, because switching to Yanmega is pretty obvious, but he does play it safe and goes for the Earthquake, and I'm like, facepalm. So okay, gotta switch out again, and I was like thinking, should I take the Scarf? I'm not sure. I was like going into my Yanmega, just you know, because I was expecting an Earthquake, but I was hoping he doesn't go for the what's it called, the Outrage. So luckily he doesn't. He keeps going for the Earthquake, so that means he's probably Scarf or Bandit, but I think it's Scarf, mostly Scarf, because that said a lot more in Fortune. So now he goes into Suicune because he's locked into Earthquake. And Iron Touch, I was hoping does a bit more, but it doesn't do that much like I was hoping for. And I'm gonna have to switch back into my Umbreon because, you know, nothing else wants to take a Surf. And yeah, Surf doesn't do much. I can take one more before I go down, so that's why I'm gonna go for the Wish now, hoping not to get paralyzed. And luckily I don't. I get to Wish off. Okay, so I get to Wish off, and now I think he's gonna switch. No, okay, he's gonna go for the Calm Mind because I think I can take one more Surf at this point. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go for the Yawn because like I said, I need something to be put to sleep. But yeah, he stays in. So if his Suicune falls asleep, it is good, but also probably has like Sleep Dog Rest too. That is just obvious with the Calm Mind version. You know, it's the Crocoon, so they always run sleep rest on. And he's gonna go for another Calm Mind before he goes to sleep. Now this is the worst moment I could have get Parallax, because my plan was going for the Tom Pass and going into my Mega so I can get a choice specs modest Giga Drain super effective off the thing, but no, it's not gonna work. And he gets a Sleep Talk, Calm Mind, which is okay, you know, that's all okay. I know I'm slower, so I can safely go into my Mega PP without taking any damage, except for Stealth Rocks. Because I have the EV spread right, you know, for no EVs in the HP stat, I'm gonna survive at a 1% or 1 HP, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna go for the Giga Drain. I was hoping it would do a bit more, but it does like, I don't know, 50% or something, or 20, something around that. And yeah, he keeps getting the Calm Minds with his Sleep Talk. And yeah, that's kind of annoying for me. But I'm gonna just keep going for the Giga Drain because I'm gonna try to, you know, get up to the amount of HP where I can live another Stealth Rock switching. So yeah, that's just what I'm hoping for now. And well, it's not really working out too well because he keeps getting Calm Mind, so my Giga Drains are doing less and less damage. So yeah, it's really hard for me to get back to, you know, half HP, and he could be able to get the Surf in the process, but he doesn't, so that's really lucky for me. And he didn't go for a Sleep Talk like the last turn because he was predicting to awake or something. And yeah, I get him down very low, but now at this point he's gonna be able to take me out. So yeah, bye bye Mega, you did a good job. You know, you took him down pretty low. But I think I'm now going to my Galate. You know, yeah, just don't bother the nickname. I'm just being weird and all that. You know. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my. He is gonna go into his Dusknoir because he predicts the close combat, which is a good move on his part. I should have predicted that. I was always going for the Psycho Card, but yeah, I'm just stupid. Yeah, I keep forgetting, you know, because there's no team preview, so I forget that he got the Dusknoir. So of course, that's typical me, you know. Okay, so now I'm going into my Umbreon. Yeah, he goes into his Scizor, and I'm just gonna stay in because I predicted him to go for the Bullet Punch now because, like, I predicted him to predict me to go back into Prime Edge again and get 2 Bullet Punches on and actually take me out with 1. Yeah, weird. Yeah. But now he's gonna switch out because I guess he's fearing an Ice Punch. I guess he predicted that. Which is a good move, you know, I shouldn't have predicted that. Well, anyway, yeah, he's a good player, like I said. You can clearly see in all his moves, you know, his predictions, skills. And yeah, Ice Punch are not doing that much, and now he gets the burn off, but don't blame me, because I have, I think, 3 physical attackers left, so I can't switch out into any of them. Like, I better just switch out, keep this thing in, do some more damage. And now he's gonna switch out into his Inferno to take that Ice Punch, and he's gonna go for the Fire Blast, and that actually takes me out without even any special defense drops or anything. It clearly takes me out, which is disappointing. But anyway, well, kind of underestimating Inferno, I guess. But now he's gonna switch out because, you know, he knows I'm Scarfed, and he's gonna Death Fodder his Suicune because, you know, it's still a 2 HKL. But yeah, it barely survives on, you know, 10% of HP, you know, 10%. So after the leftovers, it gets like 73 HP, which is of course enough to KO. So yeah, I at least get this thing down. So now it's 2 against 4. So no way I'm gonna win this. Like, I'm trying, but nah, it's not really gonna work because now he goes into Flygon, and now he can easily, you know, wipe out my whole team, and you know, that's a good game, yeah. So there goes my Primeape, and yeah, I was hoping my Regirock would take 1 more, but yeah, because of the Stealth Rocks, I was like, keep dreaming, yeah, it's not gonna work. So he's gonna be able to take me out, and that's gonna be a good game. So yeah, so a good game, Chows. We sure have to do this again sometime. Thanks for battling me. It was a pleasure to battle you. You're a great buddy, you know, you're a great guy, your uploads are great. So guys, if you want to check him out, go ahead, go to his go to his channel. I'll leave a link down in the description box. And yeah, also the question of the day, guys. What did you think of my PIP narration? Was it, good enough? What should I do? Should I keep sitting here or should I stand up like most people do? Actually, it's up to you guys. I really don't care what I do actually. But yeah, and yeah, I'm back, guys. So I'm really glad to have finally returned after such a long time. And yeah, if you guys want to give me a like or a comment or sub, whatever, just to give me a sign who's still active and stayed with me after that amount of time, it means a lot, guys. If you do that to me, and so I can see who is still with me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. The PIP narration, first one. I'm still, testing it all out. It's totally new to me, this PIP thing. So it's not professional, I know that, but I mean, it's just testing. Well, I hope you still enjoy it, and I guess I will talk to you guys later, and see you next time. Check you later.